Hi everyone, I'm going to give you some really great predictions that are going to be going on for the next 3 to 4 years. These are very significant and important dates that I'm going to mention. I'm not sure if I can even get it all in 3 minutes. So go to my profile and look for part 2 just in case I'm not able to do that. I'm going to start off with letting you know what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to talk about disinformation, looking for the secrecy and secret society, watching the fall of capitalism and the government, where it's also going to affect us on a personal level with our parents, and when the exact dates are of the new, what I call the Age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius has always been under debate amongst us spiritual people, but to me, this is when the Age of Aquarius cycle begins. And this is when we look for freedom. And we want to be aware specifically for 2025, where my prediction is talking about leaving the era of suffering and victimhood in Pisces. Okay, so I'm even going to tell you what's important that's going to happen in 2043. Okay, so there's all these numbers. So let's get started. Again, I'm going to try to fit this all in. August 1943 to March 1944 was the last time that Mars was in Gemini and went retrograde for almost 8 months. This is normally a 6-week cycle. So this is extremely important. That was also the middle of the Great War, or the Cold War, so to speak, and the Pacific War as well. Are we going to be in a war this time around? I highly doubt it, because then they had a lot of other Geminis, 2 other planets in Gemini as well, significant planets. This time we don't have that, but we do have a square off with Neptune and also some changes with Pluto. So what I want you to really be careful of is to triple check disinformation and look for secrecy in all of October of 2022, where Mars squares Neptune. This is when the media will be known for its misinformation, causing great harm and even deaths. I mean, this is like Black Lives Matter. This is going to go viral. November 22nd, it goes retrograde, beginning of November, and Therefore, this cycle continues. Lockdowns, travel bans. People feel like prisoners and victimized, just as we thought things were getting back to normal. It's going to feel just like the beginning of COVID. But this time it's like, we can't go through this again. People are going to freak. I can't do this again, right? Which is not bad, okay, people? We need to have this push so that shove happens, so that we make changes and we create this community. March 2023, Gemini and Neptune cycles again. Pluto enters from the 15th cycle of Capricorn in control, government, and parental. Part 2 next.